Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to another Ninjago Season 11 video here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the newly leaked Ninjago Season 11 sets for presumably the summer 2019 wave. Apologies if I sound a little tired. I was planning on going to bed. I was in bed just about to fall asleep and I decided to check Discord before I went to bed and saw all of these images. So we're here now. I'm probably going to upload this video. I don't know when I'm going to upload this actually. Probably someday or sometime on Saturday, but we're going to go ahead and talk about these here. Now, obviously, these pictures are very, very, very confidential and I cannot show them in the actual video itself, so I'm not going to be showing them. Instead, I'm just going to be basically talking about what we have here, and apologies if it sounds like I'm sort of scrolling through pictures. That's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, forgive me on that. Let's go ahead and talk about these here. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Katana 4x4. Now I'm going to try again to describe it as best that I can because I cannot actually show the pictures. Because if I showed the pictures, I am sure LEGO would be on me and I would be probably sued, so we're not going to do that. But the Katana 4x4, like I predicted, is going to be a 4x4 off-road vehicle for Kai. We can see that very clearly here. Again, a lot of these minifigures are very, very preliminary, so I assume that a lot of them will go ahead and actually change to the official minifigures when the sets actually get closer to release. We have Kai in the 4x4 Katana. It just looks like basically kind of like an RC car with Kai sort of just in the middle riding on it, it's a car, but it's like kind of has, four wheels and it's off-road. It's kind of like a monster truck kind of thing is how I would describe it. It comes with 1, 2, 3 snake people, a little snake stand thing, and presumably the Spinjitzu Slam. I think that's Nia down there. So of course we have Nia bringing back the new Spinjitzu Tornado that we had with the Legacy line, so kind of disappointing there. I figured they'd go ahead and actually, provide a newer version of that, but I guess not. So we're going to move on to the next one here. The Land Bounty, I presume this one is. This one looks to be pretty insane. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up a little bit more here. Yeah, what am I looking at here? Is this, yeah, this is the Land Bounty. Oh my gosh. So it has like these weird kind of like snake, kind of like crocodilian people. I'm pretty sure those are just placeholder figures until the actual ones come out. We have the Land Bounty, which does have 6 tires, presumably. It doesn't really look like what I was expecting. I was expecting some type of, boat with wheels. This definitely is not that. It's sort of pretty much like a hodgepodge of all the Destiny's bounties combined, and it basically has wheels, so that's how I would describe it the best way. This also comes with a little Legacy Spinjitzu Tornado, so presumably these are going to be popping up in a lot of these sets here. Kind of disappointed with the overall look of the Land Bounty overall. I'm kind of hoping that it'll look better when the actual pictures come out. Again, these are just very, very early preliminary images, so we'll go ahead and look at those later on when the actual release sets, or the pictures rather, do come out. Again, my apologies, I am very tired. Next up here, this is probably the Lloyd's Journey set. It has Lloyd, just a regular samurai who appears to be in some sort of battle stand or maybe some sort of suit, and the weird wolf that Lloyd is supposedly with. So, smaller set. I'm kind of disappointed that Garmadon's not going to be in this set. I mean, it doesn't really look like he is. Anything could happen. He could always pop up later on, but I think as it stands right now, this is just all we're going to be getting. Just Lloyd, an Ice Samurai, and the wolf. Again, I really don't know what the wolf is for. That's just something that's in the sets for some reason. I'm sure we'll go ahead and learn more about that as we continue on. Next up, we have Cole's dirt bike. I think that's what they're calling this one. And like the other leaks earlier had suggested, this will be a bike with a tread in the front. Again, it does look like a sleeker version of the ones attached to the Ultra Stealth Raider. So if you're stuck imagining what this could look like, just imagine the 2 bikes that sort of separated from that set, of course from the Day of the Departed wave, but in Earth form and of course belonging to Cole. Again, the minifigure that they have in this picture is just the Zukin Cole. That's not actually in the set. That is most certainly just a placeholder set, so that's interesting. And a lot of other things about this set are cool. It sort of looks like Zane's snowmobile in a way as well. It kind of reminds me of that build. Has a missile launcher on the side. Pretty basic stuff for Cole. I think it'll be cool though. I wish it was more black. This image appears to be more gray and brown and gold, and a little bit of orange in there. I presume that they're going to be going ahead and adding more black later on, again, as these are very early pictures. I wish I could show them to you because, a lot of these are really interesting to look at, but unfortunately I just cannot show them in this video to respect, whatever LEGO's doing. I mean, talking about them is probably breaking that, but, LEGO and I don't really have the best relationship. So moving on to the next set, we have the Shiricopter. I think that's what this one's called. I remember that from the list, basically a helicopter for Zane. It's exactly what it is. It's a white helicopter with Zane memorabilia printed all over it. It's ice themed, it's white, it's blue, it's pretty much just Zane's helicopter. It has a little bit of a shuriken-esque design, I would say. I mean, it looks like a flying shuriken. I was expecting more to look like, I was expecting it a little more to look like a flying saucer or something like that, but it looks more just like a regular helicopter with some other bonus features attached to it. Not really surprising there, but kind of wish it was just like a floating hovercopter kind of thing, because I think that would be cool, and it would be certainly unique. It just kind of looks like a regular helicopter, but with Zane's theme sprinkled all over it. Next up here we have, presumably this is going to be the Castle of the Forsaken Emperor. So a few things going on here. We have the Spinjitzu Slam version of Lloyd, who appears to be doing some sort of, forbidden Spinjitzu, whatever. It has another one of those tornadoes, and the castle itself looks interesting. Kind of underwhelming though. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but I guess I'll take what I can get. I see Cole in there. I see, is that Nia, I think? Another ice samurai, and there's a dragon that comes in here as well. The ice dragon looks very cool, pun definitely intended. But yeah, it looks alright. I mean, it's kind of like a skinny dragon. Again, it has a brick-built head similar to the Ultra Dragon head it sort of reminds me of. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. Kind of underwhelming though. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. This reminds me of the situation with the Fire Temple, where it's basically the most expensive set in the wave, but they include a dragon in there as well, so they kind of scale down the temple. Kind of wish they didn't do that. I kind of wish that maybe they went ahead and actually upscaled the castle build even more, and excluded the dragon just to give us a better looking castle. Again, that's just me, but I really don't see anything going on with this set in particular that I like. It's an okay set. I don't think I'm going to be grabbing this or anything. Again, I'll wait to make all final judgments until the actual, set pictures come out from LEGO officially, and then I'll go ahead and talk about them and actually show them in the video. But until then, we just have to go off of these leaks. Next up here, we have just a giant pyro snake, it appears. It looks to be something similar to the Great Devourer in a way, except more pyro snake themed. It's just a large black brick-built snake with some other accessories attached to it, presumably to make kind of like a cobra effect almost. And that's pretty cool to see. I like the use of some of the pieces to make the stomach of the snake, and overall it's interesting. It looks to be something of interest to me personally. I might go ahead and grab that one actually, depending on what else it comes with. I really don't understand what set this is for. It just kind of, I don't know if it's a part of like a bigger set or if it's just its own thing, because there aren't any minifigures in this picture with it, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's probably going to be just something in a different set, I would imagine. Next up here we have Lloyd's new mech. Well, I'm really impressed by this one, actually. This mech actually looks very cool. It reminds me of Kai's mech from the Ninjago movie, mixed with the newest samurai mech. That's how I would describe it the best way. It has 1, 2, 3 ice warriors. I think that's Zane in there doing Forbidden Spinjitzu, presumably with another one of those Spinjitzu tornado pieces from Legacy. And Lloyd is in the mech, of course. Like earlier rumors suggested, the mech is white and green, with a little bit more emphasis on white than I was expecting. White and gold, with sort of a darker green. It's really not Lloyd's green. It's kind of like a darker, more sand green. I think that's what they call it in LEGO, which I was not expecting, but it does look pretty cool. I'll give it that. This one might be one that I actually end up getting, because I really like the look of the mech overall. I think it would look great next to the shelf, or on the shelf rather, next to some other Ninjago mechs that I still have. And yeah, pretty positive so far towards this one. I'm feeling, again, very positive. I think it's going to be a wonderful set when it comes out. We'll just have to wait and see. I really am liking the builds though so far. It looks tall. It looks like it has actually some form of knee joint, so that's good. Moving on to the next bit, we have these Spinjitzu Slam sets. Yeah, we have a few of those. Spinjitzu Slam, the newest rendition of the Spinjitzu game, and just like I predicted, it looks like they do have some launchers going on here. So we have the first one, Kai versus Samurai. We knew this one was coming. This one was a rumored set, or a leaked set that was revealed a while back, or leaked a while back, rather. And it does appear that the Spinjitzu Slam figures and spinners and all that will be based on launching mechanisms. Each spinner seems to have a launcher and extra accessories. They are just using the same vortexes from the Legacy line, which I think is a little weird, and I wonder if there's going to be like some sort of way to actually have the spinners spin while they're being launched, instead of just, just launching them at each other. and hoping that they make contact. But yeah, we have Kai versus Samurai. We have Jay just on his own. Something to note about these, though, is that these Spinjitzu Slam figures appear to simply have masks that are colored either gray or gold, or silver or gold, I believe, depending on what ninja it is. I mean, Zane's, for example, is silver with ice, and that's the other one that we know of, Spinjitzu Slam Zane. These sets appear to be fairly small. Again, I'm predicting $10 spinner sets for each of these ninja, except, you know, the 2-pack with Kai and the Ice Samurai, which is probably going to be 20. Yeah, just basic stuff overall. Not really too impressed so far. I kind of have to see these things in action. It does look like they do have some sort of part that would cause the spinner to go ahead and spin. I think that's a new piece, actually. So I hope that they'll, like, spin throughout the air and launch at each other. Something cool like that, you know, just gives it a little bit more of an interactive play value there, and it's better than just spinning it on their own, which is what we've been doing with these legacy spinners for a while now. But that'll just about do it. Again, I really cannot show these pictures in the video itself because I will get in very serious trouble. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about them like this, but hopefully the video stays up because this really shouldn't be a problem if I'm not actually showing anything, right? I mean, I just kind of want to talk about these, and I really want to go to bed, so, but you know, Ninjago comes first, so might as well do that. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. This video, again, was kind of a little short, a little ad-libbed, sort of just not really, you know, in my best work, because again, I am tired and these pictures just kind of came out of nowhere, and it's kind of frustrating to look at these pictures and really not understand what's happening, because a lot of the figures and a lot of the things in the sets are not going to be what they are when the actual final set comes out. So apologies all around if you found this video kind of underwhelming, but this is the best I can do, and I want to go ahead and try to put this out for you guys to, you know, just, you know, hear my thoughts on these sets so far in their current form, and I'm sure when the actual set pictures come out, I'll like them even more, so don't worry about that if I sounded negative in this video. A lot of it's just not what I was expecting, but that's certainly okay. I'll get used to it, and I cannot wait to see the final images of these sets, and I can't wait to actually get my hands on a few of these when they actually come out. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating. That would very much be appreciated. Also, guys, remember to leave a comment and hit subscribe, all that fun stuff. Merch in the description, you know, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon in the description. Feel free to check that out if you would like to. Kind of a little bit of a more casual outro than normal, but it's the best I can do. I'm tired, so that's about that. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm going to go to bed. My name is TannerFishies. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.